Okay, I think we're live. As you can see, we've already been joined by Percy. The second I sat down this morning, he was here and ready to read himself, clearly. So I'm going to wait just a minute to see if anyone turns up, and then we'll start reading. I'm thinking, depending on if people join in or not, I think I'll go for about 2, maybe 3 hours this morning. I have a lot of reading I need to get done at the moment. I'm kind of behind on like posts and videos, like things I need to read for those. So, yes, I will tell you what book I'm reading in a minute. Yeah, I would love to know if anyone is there already, or if you're watching this back, let me know what you're reading. Leave some compliments for Perth. Tell him how cute he is. And yeah, we'll start in a few minutes. And yes, I'm going to check Twitter while we wait. You look very suspicious there, Perth. Okay, so I'm just going to start talking about my book in case you are watching this back and it's not like a huge gap of me not saying anything. Hi, Leslie. I'm hoping, let's do this, to finish reading An Unkindness of Magicians by Kat Howard. That's the one. Has it got like a white cover? Am I thinking of the right book with like a branch on it, maybe? I haven't read it, but I think that name rings a bell. I put up a Twitter poll last night because I did not know what to read. It's an adult dark fantasy. Yeah. Are you enjoying it so far? So yeah, I put up a Twitter poll because I didn't know what to read, as per usual. And yes, so the one that won was was Legend Born, by Tracy Dion. Sorry, I don't know what he's doing right now. Cool. Okay. Bye. So I bought this one really recently. I haven't hauled it yet, but I'm very excited for it. So I'm going to give that one a go. I don't think I'm going to finish it in a sprint because I am a very fast reader, but it is tiny, tiny, tiny writing. Like, I have not seen writing this small in a book for ages. Like, this is like, you know how classics often have really small writing? This feels like that. So I'm going to give that one a go and see how I feel. And then I do have a stack of books back here and a stack over here that you can't see in case I don't feel Legend Born. I will pick something else up. I just found a bookmark in my blanket. I was looking for that before. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I love it. Very fast pacing, gives you Night Circus vibes. They're more exciting with multiple magicians joining a competition. Ooh, I've never even read The Night Circus. I know that's like a carnal sin here on BookTube, but I haven't read it. But that does sound amazing. I'm pretty sure I've seen this book either on my library's ebook thing, or maybe Scribed or something like that. Maybe Kindle Unlimited. I'm going to have a look at that later, I think, because I do like magicians. I do like magician books. So, yeah, I think we'll get started. I think it's just you here, Leslie. But I think we'll get started in a few minutes and maybe read until the hour. So I will just make a little banner in case people are reading later or if someone joins in. Okay. Ooh, love a good library sale. Okay, so I'll put that up and we will read until the hour and then we'll see if anyone else turns up or if Percy comes back and wants to be entertaining. So pop that up as the banner. I haven't had to do this before because the last couple of times when we just found banners, it's been on Mel's channel. So yes, I am alone today. Mel, if you're watching this back, I miss you. And yeah, let's just get reading, I think. The banner is up and I will mute my microphone. So good luck reading. I hope you managed to finish your book, Leslie. Maybe not in this sprint, but maybe the next one. So yeah, let's go. Let's start reading. Okay, that's the first sprint done. I did pretty well. I'm on page 44. There was a little like prologue thing, and then some like blank pages between that. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very different to what I thought. I didn't realize that it was set kind of like contemporary in like a school, and there is magic, but it's like our world apart from that. Yeah, I like it so far. So that's good. Let's move that banner. There we go. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor's kid in the background. They're playing outside. So, ooh, awesome. How far from the end are you now? Also, I have some tea, obviously. Got to stick with the brand, right? The thriller part of the story is wrapping up with the two characters back to Jewel. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I think we've had someone else pop on, so if you want to say hi and join in, oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Himself. Oh. Yeah. How long have you got to go, Leslie? How much is there left? Thank you. They are she, her. I'm so used to having like someone else here that I don't really know what to talk about. Yeah, around 45 pages. Okay, you could totally do that. I don't know how fast of a reader you are, but that sounds doable, right? No problem. I'm reading Legendborn at the moment. I just started it, so I'm 44 pages in. I really like it so far. Would love to hear what you are reading, if you're reading anything at the moment, or if you're using these as, I know some people use them as productivity sprints. Why did I struggle to say that? Would love to know if anyone is drinking any tea or coffee as well, and where you are in the world. If you're new here, I'm in Melbourne, so it is just gone 10 a.m. here on Sunday. Fairies on the book. My pace is speeding up with this one. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm usually a pretty fast reader, but yeah, it depends on the book as well. I'm not drinking tea, but eating Ben and Jerry's. Ooh, what flavor? We don't get a lot of Ben and Jerry's here, so yeah. Yep, Leslie is reading Unkindness of Magicians by Kat Howard. Thank you. This is my little pink cup that I got from Target here. I'm going to guess that you are both US. I know Leslie's US. I'm pretty sure. So, salted caramel, yum. Drinking ginger tea with turmeric. I have never tried that before. I'm just drinking Earl Grey, as you may have guessed from my channel title. That's my favorite type of tea. And yeah, just nice and easy. Florida, that's nice. I've never been to Florida. Yeah, reading Servants of the Storm is quite an interesting suspense. I don't think I've heard of that one before. That's good to know. That means literally nothing to me. Give me a second to what's the word I'm looking for? Change that to Celsius. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, that's 42. Apparently, that is hot. That is yeah, we get days like that down here too, and it's awful. I hope you have a really good air conditioner. My favorite genre, I love a good historical romance, and I love fantasy. Yeah, I think those are probably my favorites, but I read almost everything. I really like poetry now and again. I love Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie is my favorite author. I enjoy a good classic, some nonfiction. Back here, I've got some Australian. I read quite a bit of Australian work as well. And yeah, things like that. Yeah, I mean, hot and humid pretty much sums it up. We're going into autumn, or we are in autumn here, but it does feel a bit more like winter at the moment. It is today, it's 14 degrees today. So that's kind of, I know that's not going to be cold for some of you, but that is cold by Australian standards. Yeah, I don't have an AC and it's awful. I just have a little fan. So, yeah, that's not a great time in summer. I am at the moment. Thank you. Thanks for being here, and have a good night. I am participating in the Eurovision-a-thon, which is hosted by Helen. Lovely, lovely Helen from Helen's Bookhaven. And I am having a lot of fun with that. I really enjoy it. I'm reading a couple different books for it at the moment. I'm reading In the Woods by Tana French. Basically, the whole premise of the readathon, if you haven't heard of it before, is to read books from the different countries that participate in Eurovision. So that one is for Ireland. I read one for the UK from a Welsh poet. Who else have I read? I read one from Switzerland. I read SPQR for Italy. I have a vlog up on my channel for week 1 if you're interested. And my vlog for week 2 will go live tomorrow. So I'm just doing that readathon at the moment. And that runs until the 24th of May. And then I'll be doing the Thing-a-thon, which I'll have a TBR up for soon-ish. And yeah, that's kind of like a set your own prompts sort of thing. So yeah, we're going to work on that. Would love to know if anyone else knows of any other readathons happening in May or in June, because I don't really have any others planned. I was kind of so excited for Eurovision-a-thon that I just missed everything else. Oh, something just dropped on my floor. I don't know what that was, but yeah, so if you know of any readathons that are happening soon, we'd love to hear about them. And we'll probably start another reading sprint in a few minutes. May the Force read with you. I'm going to assume that's kind of Star Wars based. Maybe. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. Like I said, I just kind of like went like straight into Eurovision-a-thon and was like, oh, I'll plan other things eventually. Yeah, I don't usually do TBRs, so unless it's for a readathon. So it's kind of just like, yeah, I go from like readathon to readathon and then mood read the rest of the time. So yeah, if you're there, do you do TBRs? Do you do mood reading? Do you have some other way of working out your reading? I don't know what that could be, but let me know. You choose the points from the light and dark side. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Did you pick the light or the dark side? And what books and prompts do you have? We'd love to hear those. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. I'm only part of one book club, which I run. So we only have like one book a month usually. So that's this book back here at the moment, which is called Like a House on Fire by Kate Kennedy. And the book club I run is called The Stella Project. We read the Stella Prize long list, which is a prize celebrating women and non-binary authors here in Australia. So that's what we're reading this month. If you're interested in that, just a bit of self-promo. It's always linked in my description box, along with my blog, my Twitter, all those sorts of things. And it's just on Instagram. So yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, that's the book that we're reading this month. Thanks, Kay. What are you reading or doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are? I'm doing light. I don't think I've heard of Ghost Bride, but I have heard of the Seraphim and the Black Coat one. Those sound like pretty cool prompts. I love like cover prompts in readathons because it often makes me pick up things that I wouldn't have necessarily picked before. Oh, is this your first time reading it or are you rereading it? I am a huge fan of Six of Crows. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen the show as well? I know lots of people are talking about it right now, but oh, first time. What are you thinking? How do you like it so far? I assume you liked it enough because you're reading the second one, but still need 2 more books. There is an usual set of prompts for more flexibility to choose 5 out of 10. That's cool. You've got plenty of time. It's for the whole of May, right? You've got like more than half the month. You've so got this. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the Six of Crows characters in it. I thought they were brilliant. And yeah, I totally agree with you, Leslie, that I love those. I enjoyed the Grisha trilogy, but Six of Crows just has something that is just, I don't even know what it is, but it's just so good. And because I can't not talk about this, I do really enjoy the disability aspect to it as well because love to see that in books. You have got like a hell of a time in front of you, Leslie. It's so good. I loved it. It's one of the best adaptations I've seen in a really long time, and I just really enjoyed how it all came together. I don't want to spoil anything, but I just really enjoyed how they brought it all together. It's got beautiful effects and everything as well. So yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it was more, I think as well, it's not, the Grisha trilogy is obviously her first series. And I think you can really tell how much she grew as a writer between writing like the last Grisha book and writing Six of Crows. Yeah, it's really good. I could talk about Shadow and Bone for hours. But I genuinely really enjoyed it. So yeah, I've been recommending it to everyone that I've met lately when I've been like out at like doctor's appointments and things because that is like the extent of my social life right now. So yeah, my poor doctors. Uh, I just sick of me talking about it, I'm sure. But yeah. Okay, how are you guys feeling about another reading sprint? I'm thinking maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour. I'm open to your thoughts. And Kay, how far into Crooked Kingdom are you? Are you just starting? Are you near the end? Are you somewhere in the middle? Good with either? Okay. Oh, you're listening to it as an audiobook. How is that? I am not very good with audiobooks, to be honest. But I'm sure it's a very good one because it is obviously quite a popular book. I think they will have put some work into putting together an audiobook. Okay. Let's say I'm going to set it so we'll read for, I guess, just under 30 minutes, depending on when the time starts. But we'll read to 50. So whatever hour it is for you, for me, that'll be 10:50. And yeah, I will put up that banner and get back to reading. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy the next little sprint, and we'll be back to talk then. Feel free to keep talking if you want. But yes, here we go. Okay. And hey, Nick, happy Mother's Day. Okay, that's that sprint done. How did you guys go? I'm on page 102 now, so I read quite a bit. I'm really enjoying it. It's yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it a lot so far. Welcome, Abby. What are you reading? We're going to do some more sprints, probably in a minute or two, depending on how much people want to talk. The Gunslinger Girl by Lindsay. I don't know if she or they say their name is Ely, or like I do as Ellie, but yeah, how are you enjoying that? I remember seeing that one around a couple of years ago, but I haven't really heard anyone talk about it. Yeah, you've totally got this, Leslie. One more sprint and you're done. What are you going to pick up next? What's your next read? I'm about 120 pages in so far. That's pretty good. That makes sense. It's quite good so far. Yeah, we all have those books, don't we? I am reading Legend Born, which I just bought the other day. So that is a new one to my shelf. I got a couple back here that are a bit older. And yeah, my shelves are filled with books that I should have read by now, as is everyone else's, I'm sure. Legendborn is incredible so far. I'm 100 pages in and I really, really like it. So, yeah, it's kind of like, it's not even like a dint, but I really like it. None of the above. I don't think I've heard of that one either. I'm doing really well with these ones. Are you liking that one? What's it about? Who's it by? Is that part of the reader's one as well? Or is that just one that you're reading because you wanted to? And I know Nick popped in. I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, happy to see you. Yeah, there are a couple. Leslie is doing let me find it, May the Force Read With You, which is a Star Wars based one. And I am doing Eurovision-a-thon, which is you read books from the countries that participate in Eurovision. Legend Bond is not for that one. But yeah, I've been reading a couple of other things. I think Asexual Rep. Awesome. I'm gonna look that one up. I haven't heard of that before. Let me go on to the good old Goodreads. None of the above. Oh, I do know this one. I just needed to see the cover. Yeah. There are quite some good reviews from different friends of mine. Friends of mine's? Friends of mine. So maybe that I will look that one up as well. Wow. My TBR just keeps getting bigger. Yeah, I saw that you were reading War and Peace. You're being very brave. I tried to read Anna Karenina probably about this time last year. I had the audiobook and everything, and I think I got maybe like 30% of the way through before I just gave up. So one day I'll get back to that, but yeah, one day. But you said you're enjoying it so far. That's good. I'm gonna guess that's for Nick, and I totally agree. It's a big one, isn't it? Yeah, I feel that, Leslie. I feel that. It's I don't think it's bad. It's just there's a lot in there, right? It's a buddy read. Yeah, I see that. I'm right now. I started Emma. I've read most of Austen. I just have Emma and Sense and Sensibility to go. I love Austen. I find Austen easy to read, but yeah, there are some others that I've given up on that maybe if I'd read with someone else, just to kind of keep someone there to be like, yeah. What else have I tried to read? I tried to read Madame Bovary last year. Didn't like that. Tesla D'Urbervilles. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, who isn't? Like, she's incredible. Which is your favorite? I'd love to know. Yeah, yeah. It's like a lot happens and then nothing really happens. I'd also seen the movie. There was a movie made. I mean, I'm sure there's been multiple movies, but there was the one with Keira Knightley in. I love Keira Knightley. She's one of my favorite actresses. So I'd seen that, and I think that maybe kind of impacted my reading because I knew what was going to happen, and also suddenly this book had like so much more content to it than the movie. Yeah. Yeah. P&P is not my favorite. I know a lot of people start with that one, but I don't know if it's the best one to start with. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably a good one. Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. I just really like Keira Knightley. And it also had Aaron Taylor Johnson as Floronsky. I quite like him as well. So yeah, I love Northanger Abbey. Northanger Abbey is probably my second favorite. My favorite is Persuasion. I know it's not a lot of people's, but Persuasion is my personal fave. I just love it. I love Anne. I love Wentworth. And yeah, I agree. I didn't like Mental Park though. I think Mansfield Park is her worst. But like I said, I've still got Emma and Sense and Sensibility to go. So I think I'll work out like an official ranking once I've read them, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, Northanger was the first one I ever read of hers, and I really, really like it. I think it's a little bit more fun and a little bit more dramatic, like melodramatic. And it's got kind of, sorry, yawning. It's got some like gothic elements to it that I really enjoy. I'm a big fan of books like Frankenstein and Rebecca and things like that kind of do that whole gothic thing. So I really enjoyed it for that aspect. I'm pretty sure she mentions Anne Radcliffe in Northanger. She wrote something else. I'm trying to think of the title. I swear that it gets mentioned in the book. I haven't read any Anne Radcliffe yet. I would love. You said it was your favorite. Maybe I should have a look into that one too. The one I'm thinking of though is The Mysteries of Udolpho. Udolpho. Yep, that one. I'm pretty sure that is mentioned in Northanger. But do not quote me on that one. I may be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's that. Heard of that one? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be her most famous one. Maybe because of Austen, as in at least in modern times. But yeah, I haven't read it. I do also really love Gothic fiction. So I do want to get to it one day. I need to do like a Gothic fiction readathon. That's what I need. Just to make myself read some, because otherwise I say I'm going to read things and then they get stuck behind all the millions of other things that I have to read or choose to read, and then I don't read anything. Yeah, that's how my brain works. Okay. We'll probably go for another sprint in a little bit. Yeah, let's see how we do. Does anyone have any preference for how long we go for? I am open to anything. If no one really minds, we can do sort of 20-30 minutes again. I find those the most kind of productive, especially with like reading sprints. Ooh, 05 to 30. I could definitely do that. Abby, you're up for a decent sprint? Awesome. So let's go reading to 0-30. Get a little banner going, and yeah, it's 04 for me. I don't know if my clock is on time, but yeah, we will read. Let me know how you all do at 0:30. So 25 minutes, and just waiting for it to click over. Okay, mine's clicked over. So happy reading, everyone. I will see you back in 25 minutes. Okay, that's our sprint. How did you all do? I made it to page 149. I don't remember what I was on. I think 102 or something. Yeah, it's still really good. If you're just jumping in now, I'm reading Legend Born and really, really enjoying it. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. Yay! That's good. Is it just a standalone, Leslie? Yeah, I thought so. So it was good? You liked it? I'm going to have to check it out now. I'm going to have to know. It wraps up nicely. That's good. That's good. I like a good book that ends with a nice, like, actual ending, you know, rather than just like, I enjoy a good open ending here and there. But I like when things wrap up as well. Definitely worth reading. Awesome. I'm definitely going to have to add it to my list. I have like a bit of like, I don't know, like cancer or something that keeps getting in my nose. It's been driving me wild. This like that entire sprint, my nose just kept getting really itchy. And I'm going to move on to the next one. Things definitely improved as complex rooms. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you finished it. I'm glad I could help. It is. I always find it really helpful. I think that it helps me focus. I don't get up and, you know, get distracted by like Twitter or, you know, anything like that. Yeah. So I find them helpful. I really enjoy doing them as well. I'm sad because Mel isn't here, who is my usual reading sprint buddy. But we will be back next weekend, and I'm pretty sure she will be here with me, as far as I know. So in case you don't know, usually we alternate each week between my channel and Mel's. Mine are always in the morning Australian time, hers are in the evening. So we kind of catch the US people at this time and the UK and Europe people on Mel's channel. So next week we did have to change things around a little. So we will be doing another morning sprint over here. And then next week it'll go back to Mel and then me, and then we'll continue on like that. So yeah, I know Nick is usually with us. I don't know if Abby, if you've ever joined in before. I'm not sure where you're from. And I don't think you've joined in before, Leslie. But yeah, it's usually a lot of fun, and usually we have a good laugh, as Nick will know. So yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy them. And I hope the rest of you do too. I'm thinking we might do, if people are up for it, maybe another sprint. I know it is Mother's Day here in Australia already, and I know that pretty sure it's Mother's Day in the US tomorrow, so if people have things to do, I totally understand. But if you're interested in doing another sprint, I am happy to keep going for a little bit. Yeah, I think it usually happens that way, where it's like I will be on YouTube and I will see that someone is live, which doesn't happen very often because a lot of the times sprints are at like 4 a.m. for me, and as much as I love doing them and joining in with them and supporting my friends that do them, I'm not gonna get up at 4 a.m. to read. That sounds lovely. I'm not doing anything. I don't do anything for Mother's Day. So I'm just chilling at home. And yeah, I'm just gonna read. Mother's Day isn't a particularly great day for me. So that's why I kind of thought that it would be fun just to spend the day reading and kind of keeping off social media and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna make myself a nice dinner later tonight and yeah, watch a movie or something like that. Kind of, yeah, I guess one of the movies that my mum used to really like to watch or something like that. So that's my plans for Mother's Day. It's also kind of a miserable day here. So I don't really want to be going out anywhere. It's warmed up a little bit from before, but it's very dark and grey out there. So yeah, it's gonna be a cozy day, and I'm sure Percy, my cat, will come and sit with me at some point again. Yeah, that's the plan. Lunch also sounds really nice. Okay. How about we do a little bit of a shorter sprint and just go until the hour, and then we'll see if, yeah, it's been, my mum passed away quite a few years ago, so it's not as hard as it used to be, but it is kind of nice to just do things to kind of remember her. And she was also a big reader, so I'm sure she would have loved this. Uh, okay, so yeah, we'll go from the to the hour, and then there we go. We'll see how we're going, and if we want to do any more. And happy reading, everyone. I will see you in about 20 minutes. Okay, that's that one. How did you all do? I'm now on page 188. If you're joining in now, I'm reading Legend Born, really enjoying it. And yeah, what have we... That's good. Were you starting? You've only read like a little bit, hadn't you? And how are you liking it so far? And if anyone else is there, what are you reading? Yeah, what are you doing today? Where are you from? What time is it? Let me know. And that's good. I don't read a lot of YA contemporary anymore. I used to when I was like just starting with book blogging and booktube, but less so now. But I think that there are some really great ones out there. I got a couple of ones on my shelves that I'm excited for as well. So yeah, but yeah, it's been a while since. I think it's been a while since I read one. I can't remember, but yeah, yeah, that's cool. There are some pretty good reviews of it on Goodreads, so I hope you end up enjoying it. With Legend Born, we're kind of like getting into like she's just learning more about herself. And there's Mel. Hey, Mel. I was saying before how much I was missing you. So thanks for dropping in. I hope you're having an okay day, an okay time. And yeah, thanks for dropping in. And I'm excited to see you again next week when we're doing these again, I hope. Yeah, so it's just kind of getting to the point in Legend Born. There's also like a tournament kind of thing. And it's kind of like Bree, the main character, is kind of learning about things and this world that she's just kind of been introduced to, and it's really interesting so far. There's no Percy today, so clearly he heard what you said in your video yesterday and was like, I'm not going to show up. He was here at the very beginning, but then he has disappeared. So, yeah, clearly he heard you saying all these lovely things about him, and he was like, no, I cannot have that. Yeah, so that, for those of you who don't know, that's Mel. That's my usual reading sprint buddy that I've been talking about. So, yeah, thanks for coming. Oh, that's your first swab, right? You haven't read anything from her before? I might be completely making that up, but I think I remember you saying that at some point. Has anyone else read Addie LaRue? I have not. I've read quite a few of her other books, but nothing for like a while. Yeah, no Percy. Like, what am I gonna do? Who else is supposed to look cute on these streams? Yeah. Has anyone else read that? Let me know. Yeah, I thought so. I read her her series, the Shades of London series. Okay, Leslie says it's good. Made her feel all the emotion. Yeah, I mean, you just said it was amazing, Mel. So I assume you're kind of going in the same track. I mean, you're really hitting like all these new authors at the moment, all the big ones like Mars and now Swab, and you read Bardugo. Like, you're really going through them. Yeah. So yeah, I read the Shades of London series from her. The Darker Shade of Magic, is that? Yeah, I can't remember the name of the series now. That one. I read her middle grade books. I didn't like those, and I do know Vicious. So I don't have the best experience there. Yeah, cool. Okay, so it is called Shades of London. Also Vicious, and I assume you mean the second one as well, but yeah, that's a guess. Yeah, you really are. Like, I can't wait for you to read Six of Crows. We were talking, someone before was reading Crooked Kingdom for the first time. So we were talking about that. Yeah, the sequel, Vengeful? Is that it? Yeah. That sounds right. Maybe yeah. I don't think I made that up. Yeah, I am not. I guess Legendborn is kind of hyped right now, right? I guess I'm kind of also on that little bit of the hype train with that. But as usual, with nothing else that I'm reading. So yeah. I'm also reading at the moment this little historical romance called Some Like It Wicked. I'm almost, I think I'm like halfway, maybe a little bit more. So I've been really enjoying that as well. And as per usual, I have like 80 books that I'm currently reading. Yeah. I'm so excited for you to read it. Are you going to read the next two in the original trilogy before you read Six of Crows, or do you just want to read Six of Crows? Like, no judgment from me either way, honestly. Yes, we were talking about how amazing the show was earlier. And Leslie hasn't seen it yet. So, Mel, if you want to add in your freaking out like I did before, feel free. Oh, yawning so bad. I think we'll probably try and do one more sprint if you're interested, and then call it a day. Yeah. How does everyone feel about that? I think I say everyone. I think it's just you and I who are actually reading, Leslie. But that's cool. I'm happy with that. I like having a small little like group for these. I think it's more fun because we get to talk a little bit more, and no one's kind of getting lost and whatnot. So, what time is it now? It is 12:12 for me. So how about we read until half an hour? We'll just do like a short little one. And then, yeah, we'll talk a little bit and then call it a day. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm starting to get hungry. I kind of want lunch soon. So, yeah, I think one more, a nice little short one, a quick little chat to see how everyone did. And then, yeah, we'll head off. In case anyone, Mel, in case you have to leave during, thanks for joining in. And the same with you, Leslie. And anyone else who joined in or is watching afterwards, thanks for being here. I just got a message from Mel on Facebook saying YouTube dropped out, but happy reading. If you're watching back, thanks, Mel. And yeah, we'll go read, and we'll see you in like 15 minutes. Okay, that's it. Thanks, Mel. We'll see you next week. Okay, so I'm now 220 pages in. I didn't realize if I turned the page, I would have been at part 3. I'm still loving this. This is incredible. There's so many different aspects to it. I also really like the little bit of romance that's in there. It's really sweet at the moment. I'm almost positive that my heart is going to be broken later on, but at the moment it's great and I'm loving it. Yeah, so let me know how you did. And I will wrap up in a minute or two and yeah, head off. I'm going to make myself some lunch. 12% in. Finish the rest of chapter 2 and all of chapter 3. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But that's cool. Is it? I mean, I don't know if you can speak for the rep, but does it seem good so far? I don't know if it's. I didn't see if it was own voices or anything like that. So, I'd love to know what you think about it. In that aspect. I'm pretty happy that I managed to get through that much in this sprint. So yeah, I'm going to have myself some lunch and I think I'm going to take a little break from reading since this has been going for 3 hours so far. Oh, guess who has come to join me? Hey, we're going to, come on. He's just sitting down there. It seems good. I think he's done voices. It seems very character driven. That's good to know. If I can get my cat up here. Here we go. There we go. It's not a reading sprint until Percy has turned up. He just like fell in between the pillows just then. There he is. Have a little smile. Okay. Yeah, so I'm clearly gonna have to cuddle him for a bit now. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little break from reading and maybe see if there are some other sprints on tonight. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for staying with me for the whole time. And yes, Percy, very cute. Yeah, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much, Leslie. Thank you, anyone else who joins in. And I will be back with videos on. He does need his mama. I'll have a video tomorrow, and then I will be back with some more during the week, and of course, my reading sprint next week. So thanks so much for joining. Bye, Leslie. Bye, everyone else. Percy says bye too. Okay, bye.